digital-only edition of WTOL 11 News at 6. I'm Michael Sandlin filling in for Tatiana Cash. We'll get to all of our top stories in just a moment, but first we're going to check if our forecast with meteorologist John Birchfield. John, there was some snow on the ground this morning.
Yeah, Michael, most of it has melted away, but due to temperatures dropping overnight down to the 20s, we could see a few slick spots on roadways into that Monday morning commute. Right now, it looks like the majority of the snow has ended as an area of low pressure moves off towards the east coast. That was what led to our coating of snow earlier, and now that low is history moving off into New England. Beyond that, we have a very quiet day on Monday, 38 degrees with mainly cloudy skies, and after that, an active storm track develops. We have a storm system Tuesday that'll bring early morning snow, turning to all rain with an inch to inch and a half of rain possible. I'm going to break down the timing on that one, plus a look ahead towards next weekend's alert days in just a few minutes, Michael.
All right, John, thank you. A storm system is blanketing much of the Northeast this weekend, with winter weather being felt across the country. As CBS reports, there have been some extreme weather, particularly in the South.
From coast to coast, winter weather, with the Northeast seeing its first major snowstorm of the season. In Connecticut, trees brought down power lines. Snowplows are clearing the roads in New Jersey. Some had to dig out their car after getting stuck.
Now the snow is getting extremely heavy, difficult to move.
Dangerous roads are to blame for at least one fatal car accident in Massachusetts. Parts of the state have seen over a foot of snow.
The roads are pretty rough. It's they're not even plowed, half of them. A lot of trucks stuck. The roads are really bad.
At Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, crews had to clean up the field ahead of the Patriots-Jets game. Out west in California, blizzard-like conditions pounded the Sierra Nevadas.
My experience coming up here, there was a lot of snow. We've seen maybe 3 or 4 accidents.
Down south in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, this tornado generated sparks as it touched down. No injuries were reported. Back north,
I'm going to play with the snow with my sisters, and I'm going to build a lot of snowmen.
At least the young were able to smile at Old Man Winter. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
Turning to our top story tonight, longtime Lucas County Auditor Anita Lopez will be appointed on Monday as the newest Lucas County Commissioner. And she sat down with WTOL 11 today to talk about her plans. She won the appointment on Saturday over former Toledo Mayor Paula Hicks Hudson. Both women are running for the county commissioner seat vacated by Tina Skilden-Wozniak.
This is going to be a smooth transition. I'm having a meeting tonight already to prepare for tomorrow's meeting, so I'm going over the agenda and all the items. This is not something I took lightly. I knew that for us to keep the county moving in a positive way, we needed somebody who was very familiar with the county role.
Lopez and Hicks Hudson are still slated to run against each other again for the county commissioner seat in the March Democratic primary. State Representatives Jim Hoops and Michelle Grimm introduced a new House bill they hope enforces railroad safety. The bipartisan House Bill 372 would require drivers to stop, look, and listen for on-track equipment when driving up to railroad tracks. Representative Grimm says it is meant to improve railroad safety and help prevent accidents for both trains and cars.
It's about public safety. It's about making sure that our rail workers are safe, that our motorists are safe, that everybody knows to stop, look, and listen at a train stop.
The current Ohio Revised Code only includes trains. This bill would add maintenance crews and railroad equipment as well. This afternoon, dozens of protesters gathered at Promenade Park in downtown Toledo, protesting the treatment of Palestinians in the Israeli-Gaza war, chanting and waving signs calling for a ceasefire. Multiple guests spoke to the crowd before transitioning to a march, walking up and down Summit Street, expressing their opposition to the current violence in the Middle East.
Turning to that WTOL 11 weather forecast, this week kicks off a much more active and colder weather pattern into the middle of January, and we have a pair of alert days next weekend, Friday into Saturday, as we monitor a potential winter storm system. Not only could this leave behind sticking snow, but could contribute to messy travel with gusty winds as well. We're going to break down the latest on that storm in a bit, but first of all, the short-term forecast. Hopefully you enjoyed that blanket of snow earlier in the day. Flurries are ending tonight. There could be a few slick spots on bridges bridges and overpasses as temperatures drop back into the upper 20s overnight tonight. Not really seeing too much in the way of blue on Doppler radar as an area of low pressure moves off towards the mid-Atlantic and East Coast region. That is what brought us that blanket to half-inch of snowfall earlier in the day. Monday, it's going to be a quiet, mostly cloudy day. The winds won't be too bad. Temperatures fairly pleasant in the upper 30s. Monday's going to be a good day to enjoy some outdoor time ahead of this active weather pattern ahead. Planning out your day, we could briefly dip down below freezing in the morning into the afternoon as the kids are getting off the school bus. Cloudy skies are expected, but 38 degrees, not too shabby for early January. Beyond that, a parade of storm systems, first of which arriving Tuesday. We could see some early morning wet snow Tuesday morning, quickly turning to all rain. And as temperatures climb well above freezing, any slushy coating that we do get is going to quickly melt away. Rainfall totals will be significant, though. 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain through the day on Tuesday. Here is the latest timing. A burst of wet snow is possible early in the day as temperatures are near freezing, but this rain is going to lift in as we climb to the low 40s into the afternoon. On the tail end of this system, we could see a brief transition back to some snow flurries as well as a cooler breeze as temperatures drop. Let's hone in on the forecast close to home. A burst of wet snow in the morning. Even when it's snowing, though, look, 34, 35 degrees. Many roadways will be fine. There could still be a slushy coating on your driveway and the grass. Into the afternoon, we surge to the 40s. Areas south of Toledo could even make it to 45 or warmer. Next 4 days, we have that storm system Tuesday. Take it easy for the morning commute. By the evening commute Tuesday, just going to be plain old rain with windy weather. Wednesday, a few flurries tapering off as that system departs. And Thursday, likely to bring mainly dry conditions ahead of our next winter storm system. We were the first to issue alert days for next Friday and Saturday, giving you a heads up about a potent winter storm system that is brewing. I want to give you the latest timeline. Friday, that is when snow is going to arrive. Overall, it looks like the heaviest is going to be late in the day through Friday night, but we could still see snow throughout the entire day. Saturday, poor travel conditions are likely. We're also honing in on the windy weather. That'll add another element of travel difficulty due to potential blowing and drifting. And Sunday, boy, temperatures drop off in a hurry, and that could contribute to refreezing even on those roads that have been plowed. Here's a look ahead towards the timing. Of course, the exact north-south shift of this could dictate the exact impacts, but right now we are seeing the potential for a band of snow on Friday. Again, it's going to be a fine line between that rain-snow line, but I think the heaviest snow is going to occur late Friday into Saturday, and as that system departs, accumulating snow is likely, and also some strong and gusty winds. We'll continue to update you on this system on air, online, WTOL 11+, and all of our platforms. You'll see those alert days bright red here Friday into Saturday. Snow is going to be likely. Of course, don't forget about that Tuesday system, especially if you have anywhere to be early in the day. Beyond that, temperatures plunge back to the 20s with the coldest air of the season at the tail end of the forecast. Michael?
All right, John, thank you. Hollywood's award season is kicking off tonight with the Golden Globes. Major film nominees include Barbie and Oppenheimer, both movies I loved. And over on the TV side, Succession scored nearly twice as many nominations as any other show. Dania Backus gives us a sneak peek at tonight's show.
Hollywood's Party of the Year has a new network, new voters, and new categories. The executive producers say they plan to deliver a reimagined show.
What we're trying to do is take something that has a really beautiful history to it, but also, kind of reinvent and move forward.
What will remain the same? The fun and glamour.
After a very crazy 2023, which found us on picket lines, this year we are going to be back on the red carpet at the Golden Globes.
Angelique Jackson is a senior entertainment writer for Variety.
It's always Hollywood's biggest party, but I think it'll be even more glitzy and glamorous and really fun.
Chef Nobu Matsuhisa and his team of 25 experienced chefs are preparing to serve some of the biggest names in Hollywood.
This is like a Golden Globe, the biggest event in Los Angeles.
He gave a sneak peek of the planned dinner menu, including salmon tartare, sashimi salad, and a signature dish, black cod miso.
The Beverly Hilton's International Ballroom is where the Golden Globes will be held, and celebrities like Ryan Gosling, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Oprah Winfrey will be sitting at tables like this one, enjoying their gourmet meal and, of course, bottles of champagne.
They'll also be treated to a $500,000 swag bag, the most expensive in award show history. The goodies include trips to some of the world's best hotels, bespoke sneakers, a session with a celebrity tattoo artist, and a rare watch. Dania Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Nicest goodie bag I've ever seen. Usually you just get some bubbles and candies, but nothing like that.
I would die to have a goodie bag that nice. That would be incredible.
Yeah, certainly looking forward to tonight. And of course, we'll have the latest weather forecast coming up after the Golden Globes, but I do want to get back to that 10-day forecast. We're done with the flurries for the day, but there could be a little bit of refreezing on bridges and overpasses tonight. Boy, that snow was pretty earlier today, and we got some video earlier up in Monroe, Michigan. Our photojournalist Cheyenne captured this at Veterans Park there. Again, most of the accumulation was just on the grass, with those roadways remaining wet and snow-free, but it was pretty to see a coating of snow, and this is the most snow that we have seen since Halloween. It's been an awfully quiet winter season so far, but today's snow, just a sneak peek of what you'll see in that 10-day forecast. We've got our eyes on a storm system Tuesday that'll bring that messy, wet snow early, transitioning to all rain. It's also going to be very windy Tuesday. Wednesday, a few flurries are possible, as well as Thursday, and beyond that, it's all eyes on our alert days next Friday and Saturday. Even though the specific storm track remains still somewhat uncertain, we are honing in on a potentially high impact storm that could bring us not only that sticking snow, but also some gusty winds, with temperatures falling back to the 20s, certainly looking and feeling more like winter, Michael.
Well, John, you have any movies that you're really hoping win at the Golden Globes this year?
I have not watched Oppenheimer. I know you talked about that. I did watch Barbie. It was good. Watch for the whole family.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it, strongly recommend Killers of the Flower Moon, another really exciting.
Yeah, I'll have to check that one out too.
Yeah, so once the Golden Globes are finished, come back and check us out for WTOL 11 News at 11. We'll see you then later tonight.